Please.
So this would be the bathtub, I guess?
Yeah, we already talked about that. What I would like to know now is what were some things that you thought were a little difficult when you were trying to build the model?
This is pretty
One at a time, okay.
Me.
So Gus, you started speaking. Go ahead.
This was probably the hardest thing we worked on.
Okay.
This was. No, it was that. I think it was that because we tried to put the motor in, but it just spun all the way around, and instead of going up and down, it went in circles
Yeah.
and flipped the whole thing out, and it broke.
What about you, Silas?
I think this was kind of hard because we couldn't get the plate to get onto the table.
Oh, okay.
And
How did you figure it out eventually?
we figured out to put a platform right here so it would get on the platform and go onto the table.
Okay, very clever. And what did you think, Aiden? What was difficult about building this thing?
I think this and this were the hardest.
Also, okay. All right. Now, what were some things you were really happy with when they finally worked? Okay, Silas?
Well, when we got this finished,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't wait.
You want to think about it for a minute and come back to you? Okay. So what were something you were really happy with? Elias, yeah?
When we finally figured out to move this by hand.
Sometimes simple machines are, easier to figure out than actually using a motor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gus?
One of the things that was really hard when we figured it out, it like this. Me and Elias were trying to work on this, but then we noticed that these didn't go all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't go all the way up either. They're supposed to go like that, and they didn't go like that.
Okay.
Then we finally figured it out.
So what did you change?
We changed these, this and this.
Okay.
And
The position of the base?
yes.
Okay. All right.
And we also changed the size of the base.
Okay. How about you, Aiden? What are you really happy about?
I'm happy about that this worked, and I'm happy with the whole thing.
Okay, great. Did you want to add something, Silas, now?
Yes. Well, when the first thing that I did
With me?
was really hard making the sides of the walls of the bathroom
Why was it so hard?
because you had to stack a lot of things.
Oh, so it took a lot of time.
Well, I had to kind of figure out the size of the bathtub. I tried to make it little, but it was too little.
Yeah.
So Lego person couldn't fit in it. And then after we got it big, a Lego person could fit in it.
And you remember how you kind of moved around a lot of things until you finally figured out the setup of the apartment, right?
Yeah, and so the wheelchair could fit in
Yeah.
here, and so the bathtub wouldn't be blocking.
So what are some things that maybe you learned? Yes, Gus? Some important things that you take out of this project. I just heard one.
That it took a long time
Mm-hmm.
and it was hard.
Okay. But you still did it and you managed to be successful, right? So if you keep at it, then you're going to build something good to help others. Elias?
I wasn't raising my hand.
Okay, sorry. Just stretching, just like my students. So anything else that you learned? You know, you will live in houses that are pretty efficient to use, but do you think people figure it out right away like that?
No.
Yeah, the person building and designing the house really needs to think carefully about how to help people live comfortably. Yes, Silas?
It was very hard to make it, and we finally figured it out.
And I think you did a great job. Shall we? Hooray for Dr. Lego Laboratories team!